first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. As the Texans offense runs out, we get a peek at the man under center. Second-year quarterback Davis Mills out of Stanford.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Mills looking to the air right away. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
4 yards the pickup, first down. The Texans at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0 for 4? That doesn't even sound right to them. But let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
On second down, here's a run with Mack.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Flush to his right.
He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They keep it on the ground. Mack again.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Mack, touchdown, Houston. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his 2nd season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win.
Now Lawrence on first down.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat. First down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A play fake for Robinson. Now Lawrence.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
So a man shaken up on the play, and this is certainly noteworthy. It's Trevor Lawrence, the quarterback. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Throwing is Luton. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36.
Luton. There's another one complete to Shenault. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They're going play action with Luton.
This is caught. It's Kirk. Touchdown. Christian Kirk. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Jaguars respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one, because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. (7-7) our score after 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
A first down throw for Mills. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Looking to throw is Mills. Well, Collins comes through. What a grab.
And he's tackled at the 38, but they doubled their yardage. The play started at the 19, and they gained 19.
Nico Collins with the Houston first down, something he did 22 times as a rookie for the Texans. Back here as a starter, hopes that last year's 446 yards are just a floor of what he can do.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
To throw, Mills.
Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd down, a run by Mack.
54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
On 1st and 10, Mills.
Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing again, Mills on 2nd and 10.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
This will be complete to Mechie.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
They'll run for it. This is Mack. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Nice run defense presented there, and what I mean by that is discipline. Guys filling the right gaps in the right holes, no one over-pursuing and making them.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw is Luton. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Desmond King back deep. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Here's Nico Collins. Offense getting set to go for another drive. Well, September sure treated him kindly. Now we flip over to October. Any reason to think that those numbers drop, or can he keep the pace up?
Well, he can keep the pace up, but it's going to get a lot more difficult now. To me, it's a lot like baseball, all right? When guys, when they first hit the league, whether it's a pitcher or a hitter, and they go through the league the first time and they're hot, people going, wow, what a phenom. Then they get tape on them. They get scouting reports. They start to do different things. Let's see if he's going to adapt and expand his game in order to keep up that type of production.
That's a good call, because he's a known entity. Let's see how they defend him going forward. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. From the shotgun, it's Mills. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And as we've seen, points of... so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson. They'll throw now on the final play. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket. Beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Luton. That's out wide here for Robinson. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Here's Luton to throw. Able to complete this to Shenault. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
They'll look to throw again.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
On 2nd and 10.
Luton over the middle. He's got Shenault.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And they'll run with Etienne.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Play fake, and here's Luton. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw.
Right there, Shenault for the Jacksonville touchdown.
4 yards on the touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. A 10-play drive that time.
And it was the touchdown catch from Laviska Shenault that capped it all off. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now Mills.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Open man is Jordan, the tight end.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
get the fourth down conversion, and then you look up and you see a flag.
I'm just holding my head in my hands right now because I know the head coach is doing exactly the same thing. It all went into getting it on fourth down, and that gets wiped out.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late time.